welcome back. Hello and welcome back to round 2. That was still quite an impressive feat that we managed to pull through to the second round there. I did not think I would be here right now, but Rootborn Defenses is indeed a very nice card, and possibly should have picked up more of them, but it's actually also a sort of card that you definitely don't want to get flooded with. And apparently, and since we're on the draw, I will actually keep this. I have no idea why. I can't seem to get both of my mana at the same time, but whatever. This card is too good otherwise, and I think it's very likely that we'll get at least one land so we can play a Stonefair Crocodile. Okay, blue, a little bit slower, thankfully. Well, we have a giant growth, nothing to cast it on, but it's taking a while. I wonder if he's double queuing. An Izzet deck. Interesting. Well, I suppose we don't know that for sure, but this does worry me a little bit because it means that he probably got some bombs. I hope we don't have to face Niv-Mizzet here, and of course we get a 2-drop that we can't play. Oh, MTGO draw. Why are you so fickle? Well, at least it's something we can play. And we can giant growth it if we need to. Of course. Of course. So I'm going to attack into it anyway. I don't think he's going to block, but even if he does, well, I guess it's no big deal. I probably won't giant growth it just because it's better saved on something else, and we'll be able to cast the Stone Crocodile otherwise. So, and I suspect that he might not be willing to trade for it anyway, since it is a useful card for him. And he definitely will unleash that. And Nivix Guild Mage. I don't think it's worth it. And I'll attack with... Well, actually I think I won't attack this turn. Save for a giant growth. I really could use at least one white mana. I have no idea. Ah, crap. No, I have to concede to that. Okay, good game. And maybe I'll get a white land and a green land in an opening hand this time. That would be fun. You'd think that with 9 forests and 8 plains, that sort of thing would have happened by now. That teleportal. Really a good card. I don't know why people hate on Izzet so much in this draft format. It's really not. I guess one of the problems is that, especially if you want to go more controlling, is that you need to snatch up all the annihilating fires and explosive impacts you can, and you have lots of Rakdos decks vying for those too. And then all your blue cards are taken by Azorius. But it can really be pretty good, especially if you open a Hypersonic Drake. And Teleportal especially, I think, is quite underrated. You know, by the time you overload it, you have a bunch of creatures. So I'm also pretty sure that he's... I'm pretty sure I've submitted. I guess I could have sideboarded in aerial predation, but I don't know if I'd waste a card slot just to counter that fairy imposter. Granted, I feel like if he is it, he probably does have something else, but it's a little too late now, so... Yes, I would like to play first. Well, we have a bunch of heralds, but I really don't think this is going anywhere, so I would definitely mulligan down to 6. Yeah, sure. At least we have two things that we can play. So, again, really don't see why it's so hard for us to get good land, but at least we have something we can play this time around, so... I guess he's double queuing. I mean, I understand that and all, but I do think it can be sort of annoying, I guess in my opinion, at least to the person you're playing the game against. But I'm not going to complain too much about it. I really would have liked if that next card I draw is a white land, though. That would be really quite nice. No. I think we'll play the Militant out first to put some pressure on there. Rest, that's nice. Hopefully we can actually play it. Come on, white land. No. Even a green line would have been great at this point, because then I could, if he wants to trade it, I'd be more than happy to. Alright, let's trade. Well, at the very least we get a centaur token next turn, so... This is really annoying. This could go so many places with white mana. Alright. At the end step, well. Yes, exactly what we needed. So... I'll attack, and if he blocks with both of them, I'd be more than happy to Eyes in the Skies in response. Alright. I could even common bond in response, but I think it's much better to do an Eyes in the Skies. I mean, I'll Eyes in the Skies at the end of the turn, regardless of what he chooses to do. But okay, so in response I will... Yeah, I'll take it for now. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'll actually put the Seller of Songbirds first, just to get more tokens to... Actually, I'm going to attack with both. Well, maybe that's not prudent for now. I'll attack with the bird. That's a wonderful arrest target. I knew he had that. Alright, so we will definitely arrest that. It is unfortunate that we can't play the other spell, but it's... Alright. There's always a reason they play, is it? Good card too. I wish I could open it at some point. I'm a fairly big fan of red and blue, so... Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to common bond one of the birds. That'll put him on much more of a clock than if I common bond anything else. So I'll attack first and common bond a response. He can't block with anything, but I mean, he might be able to bounce it, which would be great value, but at the very least, he won't be able to do so this turn. Well, unless he has a, well, with the Godman Electromancer, he can do that with a Cyclonic Rift. Although I feel like Cyclonic Rift would better be saved, because he can overload that now. If he has that, I mean, first of all, I'm screwed, and second of all, it'd be much better spent just overloading it the next turn and getting rid of whatever tokens I have. A teleporter will be really unfortunate now, though. Just because, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it wouldn't kill me, and he'd leave open to, well, to lethal damage next turn. So okay, so he's got nothing he wants to play quite yet. I'm pretty happy that he's doing that, just to suggest that he doesn't have anything decent in hand, so... Of course, a Might would be really great right about now, especially with him tapped out. Oh. Okay, so definitely just play it safe. If we attack. Yeah, I'll attack with... Get him for 4. He'll be less likely to block. Let's let him think that he has some sort of... that I have some sort of combat trick. Fortunately, there's still not much he can do to, Oh, well, he can do that. That's for sure. That's quite unfortunate. He definitely got the bomb Mizzium deck. Well, that's unfortunately a good game. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh well, put up a good fight, and I'll see you guys again next time.